Hello, welcome to my Dante build guide. I made this build with the help of my friend Inoshitsuna, so shout out to him. If you're interested in a build that is focused on single target and AoE nuking, then this is the build for you. The main focus of this is single target, as you saw in the beginning clips, but you can also nuke with him, since he still has the required things for that. Let me get right into the mod config for you guys and explain some more. So, a few things that will instantly catch your eye is I'm playing Equilibrium and Energize. The reasoning for that is Dante is insanely energy hungry, and you need to play that, and even maybe an Equilibrium Shard, else you will run out of energy constantly. Believe me, I've tried without, it just straight up doesn't work. You could technically drop Blind Rage, but you would cuck your own damage with that. So I would not do that, because as you can see, it is an insane damage multiplier. How this build functions is you basically cast his bird, you cast Raw, you shoot your primer, you shoot with your Fenmore, and then you cast the Dark Side Final Verse. It acts as the expunge of all the effects that are on him, on like the Demolisher or whoever you're using it on, and will just condense it into a single damage. And as you can see, 11 times multiplier unstacked. Yeah, that is just insane. That in combination with his Page Flight, which gives us even more status damage. In the aura, we're playing Growing Power. The reasoning for this is we want to stack as much strength as possible, especially for his 4. That is his most important ability. Exilus Slot, Power Drift, same reasoning. If you want to have more nuke ability, you could switch this for range. So he doesn't really need it. He has 40 meters of range. That is plenty. Transient Fortitude and Blind Rage for strength. Precision Intensified, this was my choice, since I mainly focus on his 4. Though you could play Arcane Intensify in this slot. I don't have it. I never bothered to get it. But you could play that right here, because his 2 heals you. So it procs the effect of Arcane Intensify. Stretch for range. And continuity for duration. Rolling out for the extra invulnerability if you have any downtimes. Let's say you're missing some energy, you can't cast your light ult for Overguard. You can use this just to quickly accumulate some energy. And then Prime Flow Equilibrium for energy. Arcanes are not really changeable. You need Energize and you need more Augmented for more strength. You can't really exchange this, else you will run out of energy. We are playing Roar as his Helminth ability. This also isn't exchangeable, since Roar plus Faction Mod is quadra dipping damage, if I remember that correctly. Anyways, it's the best for status damage, that is what I'm trying to say here. As for the Arcane Shards, you need 2 yellow shards. Those are required. His animations are slow as hell. There's no going around that. I'm playing 2 red shards, so even more strength. A violet shard to counter the energy consumption that he has. So yeah, that is his main issue. As the main damage weapon, we're playing Fenmore with these evolutions. The Fenmore is modded for pure heat damage. By the way, if you have it here, you can replace it with Prime Shred. Besides that, this is just pure heat damage, pure base damage. You could technically use Primary Dexterity if you don't feel like permanently stacking. Deadhead is the best choice for the headshot multiplier. And the minus recall is also not bad. Primer and melee weapon are the usual. My 2 main weapons, Compressor as a primer, and Arca Titron as my melee weapon. In the focus class, I'm playing Zenoric, though you could play Malorite for even more damage, so it's either or, you can choose. Companion is also the same as always, Deriga with Hellstrom, for that nice radiation spreading. Anyway, let me explain how you play this. You start off by casting your birds, then you cast double Dark Verse to store up a charge. Then you run to a Demolitionist, you prime him, you shoot him with your Fenmore, and then you cast your 4 to expunge that damage and just instantly kill him for ridiculous damage. I couldn't play higher since I don't have that much time right now, but this should be able to 1-tap level cap no problem. 2 tap in the worst case, since I hit 750 million on a demolitionist, which has damage attenuation and damage reduction. So on a normal unit, that would probably be 2.1 billion or close to it. So yeah, keep that in mind. If you, if you have any questions or anything, feel free to ask me in the comments. We'll always respond to any questions I see. Yeah, that's that. Please leave a sub and a like. I would appreciate it. And yeah, peace.